Hi guys. Just waiting for everybody to join us. Hi there. Okay, we're going to get started. I don't know where everybody is at the moment. Hi, everybody's coming in. I hope you can hear me. Just let me know. Anyway, okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Kedibone and I'll be taking you through this Pilates class. First of all, I'd like to send a shout out to Women's Health Magazine South Africa for having me on their platform this morning, and most importantly, for you guys who got up bright and early to come and work out with me. So I hope you're bringing energy. I hope you're ready to seize the day and get your workout in. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to go through a few postural positions when it comes to your pelvis as well as the spine. This is going to help you when you're moving through so that you can get the most out of the exercises and move the muscles as effectively as possible. So you can do this with me if you like. So just stand up onto your feet. Yet again, like I said, I don't know if you saw the post, you will need a mat and you will need a towel, okay, a butt towel. We're just going to fold that over as well as a water bottle to take a few sips in between if you need to. And yeah, so I hope you have everything ready. Going back to my train of thought. When it comes to the pelvic positions, it's very important to realize where your body is in space. So if we're standing nice and tall, this is a neutral pelvis. As you can see the natural curves of my spine as well as everything is in alignment, thinking of head, shoulders, hips, as well as the heels. If I go into this position, I'm in an anterior tilt, and this is unfavorable as it causes stiffness, as you can see in that lower back. We're stretching out in the abdominals and we're shortening the hip flexors. This is not the position that we want. We always want to come back to a neutral spine. The opposite of that is a posterior tilt where we exaggerate that tuck of the pelvis. We activate in the glutes, abdominals, and you can see there's a stretch in the hip flexors. So just keep that in mind as we move, because that's going to help you activate the different muscles throughout the motion. In Pilates, we think of breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So if you get confused with the breathing, just think the hardest part of the movement, you exhale, the easiest part of the movement, you inhale. But the most important thing is to keep breathing, keep moving, and try have fun with it, okay? Without further ado, let's get into the workout. We're going to start off by standing at the back end of our mat, meaning that we have the rest of our mat in front of us. From here, let me just adjust the screen a little bit so that you can see all of that. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're standing straight and tall, and you want to stand with your feet a fist distance apart. So when you look down, it's a fist between your feet, your knees, all the way up towards your hips. Think of bringing your shoulders back and down, core nice and tight. We inhale to prepare, legs are straight and strong, not the chin to the chest. Draw your navel to your spine and reach down. Remember, we're breathing nice long breaths here. We inhale to prepare and exhale slowly up. Don't be alarmed if you're not reaching the floor in the first one. Just see how your body is feeling and just move according to that. For all you early risers, this might be your second workout for the day. So again, go with how you're feeling, keep moving, and just have fun with it. Remember to exhale as we reach down, let your head and hands hang heavy. Go a little bit further, inhale there and slowly roll up. Any tension you might have, let it flow out of the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. We're going to go for two more just like that. Top of the head up to the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Draw your navel to your spine and reach down. Think of grounding your feet like roots into your mat. In fact, through the mat all the way down. Crown of your head is reaching to the floor. Hips are reaching to the sky. And articulate. Draw your navel to your spine and lift all the way back up again. One more time, we inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Draw your navel to your spine and reach down. Here we want to release any tension we might be holding on to. Think of sweeping the floor with the fingers. Imagine you're a long blade of grass blowing in the breeze. Again, thinking of opening out those hamstrings. As we go for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Settle back to center. Nice and slowly we walk our hands forward for 1, 2, keeping your weight heavy into your heels. 3, it's okay to bend your knees here. 4, if we don't get the full extension in the hamstrings. And 5. About 5 steps with your hands forward. Spread your fingers wide like starfish. Press your palms into the ground and press your heel down. We're in an upstretched position. Think of drawing those shoulders away from the ears, keeping your head in line with the spine and breathe. We stay here for 4 breaths. 3, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and long for 2 and 1. We're going to round ourselves forward, lowering the knees to the ground, relaxing the feet. From here, we're just going to warm up those wrists a little bit more. So turn your palms facing up and just think of rotating backwards and forward. From here, with your left hand, we close the thumb in with the fingers. With the right hand, we press onto the fingers, push forward. This is going to help us stretch out that forearm. And you can just twist and rotate. See where you feel more of a stretch here. That's it. Getting those wrists ready for the work we're about to do. Again, over to the right side, fold in your thumb and rotate. And just feel where you feel more tightness. Try pay a bit more of attention to that. Hang out there a little bit more. And we'll release. Reaching your palms, with your palms facing down, reaching your arms forward, we sit back. This is our rest position. Forehead to the ground, relaxing the shoulders and sitting back onto the heels. So if you feel like you need a bit of a rest in between, or you feel like you just need a break, you can come back to this position. Like I said, try keep moving as much as you can, but you also have this option. We're going to turn our palms facing up. Here, stretching out the shoulders as well. Keep your weight into your heels. Press up with your palms. Open up the shoulders and breathe for 3, two, and one. Walking your hands over towards the left, we reach. Keep your weight heavy into your heels and breathe for two, and one. We're walking through the center with the palms facing up over to the other side. Keeping the shoulders out of the ears. And again, we're reaching our weight into the heels as we breathe. Brilliant. Coming back to the center, we'll have our palms facing down and we'll roll up. Think of growing from the ground as you place your weight into your heels and sit up straight and tall. Reaching the right arm up, we inhale to prepare. Exhale, sit, spilling over your heels with your hips to the right side. Come back through the center. Over to the left, we inhale, lift left arm up and reach. Feeling a stretch in the sides, those lats and obliques. Come back to center. We're waking the body up slowly. We inhale and reach. Lift and reach. Last one on each side. Inhale and reach. Last one. Lift and reach. Beautiful. Come back to center. We'll reach the hands forward, coming onto all fours. Your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. We tuck the toes under here and we're going to go into shoulder taps. We want to stay nice and strong in the core. With your right hand, you'll tap the left shoulder. Release, lower down. 2, 3, and last one, 4. You're more than welcome to continue in this position, but if you'd like a bit more of a challenge, rise up about 10 centimeters off the mat with your knees, and we tap. Again, trying to keep that neutral spine, trying not to sway too much. 4, we're going for 10 of these. 5, and just hang out here. Again, hovering off the mat as you breathe. Most importantly, you want to push the ground away from you, activating those serratus anterior, keeping the core nice and tight. We'll stay here for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one. Lower the knees down. You can go from here. We inhale, exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward. We'll go for 2 more just like this. Inhale back, exhale forward. If you'd like a bit more of a challenge, tuck the toes under. We do this with the knees off the mat. Inhale back, exhale forward. We're going for 10 of these. 2, 5, 6. We're feeling the legs waking up here as well. 7. Keep breathing. Exhale. 8. Keep breathing. 9. Keep breathing. And 10. Good job. One more step forward with the hands. Press up. And we press those heels down. Adjust yourself accordingly into that up stretch and breathe. Again, think of bringing the shoulders away from the ears, pressing your chest to your thighs, spreading your fingers wide like starfish. And just see what's happening with those ankles as well. Nice and straight. Heels pushing down. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Lower the knees down and come back into your rest position for a bit of a breather. Okay, back onto all fours. Now you have an option here of going back to those knees off the floor, shoulder taps, or full front support, shoulder taps. So we'll have the hands a little bit forward. With grace and intention, straighten the right leg out, tucking your pelvis under, left leg out, straight and strong. You want to be as strong as a bridge. Okay, pushing the ground away from you, serratus nice and active. From here, We'll have the legs as wide as the shoulders, and we'll tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay high and breathe for 10, 9. Head in line with the spine. Straight, strong legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back onto the heels. Don't come down yet. Knees stay off the floor. And go forward. 5 of these. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. From here, we'll step the left foot forward in line with the left hand. Okay? We'll rise up onto the tips of our hands and really think of sinking your hips down as you lengthen through the spine. This allows us to stretch out those hip flexors. You can press your weight into the heel, straighten that right leg out, nice and strong, and breathe. Release, lower down, step back into our front support, switching over to the other side. Nice and high onto the tips of your fingers. Breathe. Flatten the hands. Step back. Lower the knees down into your rest position. And we roll ourselves all the way up. Great. You're going to need your towel now. As I said in the beginning, make sure it's nice and folded. You're going to place it between your knees, okay? From here, tuck the toes under, hands flat, and gently just roll back up. Walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale in there, and exhale, roll all the way up. Great, I hope you guys are still good. I hope you're following. From here, you want to think of engaging the inner thigh. So I'm just going to turn to face you. We still have our feet a fist distance apart, yes? We'll have our hands onto our hips into your superhero stance. So press your chest out, shine your light to the heavens. Think of lifting the arches of your feet, engaging the inner thighs, going into a posterior tilt if possible, core nice and tight, and we rise up to the highest tip of toes. Exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. For 4, and lower. Squeeze in the glutes. And lower. 7, lower. 8, don't forget to breathe. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We'll go for 10 more just like that. 10, 9. Squeeze nice and tight. Don't forget the glutes. Don't forget the inner thighs. Think about your ankles here. You don't want them to flare or open up. You want to keep everything nice and straight. For 2 more. Last one, stay nice and high. Engage everything from your heels to your head. Arms reach, hands behind the head, shoulders back and down, small pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release, lower down. Beautiful. You should be feeling the whole posterior chain from your glutes all the way to your calves working in this exercise. Again, keeping those inner thighs engaged. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest, and slowly roll down. Letting everything hang heavy. Again, we walk our hands forward nice and slowly into our front support positions. This time we still keep our feet fist distance apart because we want to keep hold of our towel. We lower the knees down to the ground. The first option, which is our modified Front support is having the knees on the floor, tucking your pelvis under, and having a long back from your head all the way to your knees. In Pilates, we usually have our push-up or front support with the elbows close to the body. So here, and we press up. This facilitates, so keep moving while I speak. This helps the shoulder girdle stay in a strong position. We'll go for 3 more. 2 more, and allowing the triceps to do most of the work. Last one. Good. And we press back. Okay, so we're going to add a bit of a flow to it. From here, you can come up, inhale, exhale, and push back. Okay? If you'd like a bit more of a challenge, we're going to go into full front support. So tuck the toes and the knees off the floor. Sit back onto your heels, hands are forward. Round, elbows back, and push onto your heels. Keep breathing. 3, 2 more just like that. 4. Last one. 5. Into the up stretch. Walk your feet in, push the heels down, and we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knees in. You can either place the mat to the side, the towel to the side, or hop in and walk your hands back to sit down as gracefully as you can. Okay? Having yourself in about a foot and a bit away from your sit bones, we sit up straight and tall at the front end of our mat. You can just adjust your towel accordingly. Again, I want you to keep activating those inner thighs as much as you can. Core is nice and tight. We reach the arms forward. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, articulate. Press that lower back into the floor first. So posterior tilt, remember that. Arms go overhead. Adjust your feet again. Just make sure that they're a foot and a half away from your sit bones. We inhale into a chest lift. Exhale up. Engage in the abdominals. Inhale there and exhale slowly down. You always want to move with as much control as you possibly can. Stay true to the intention of the exercise. Here we want to feel abdominals. Okay, arms overhead, shoulders out of the ears. We inhale to prepare. Lift the head and chest, arms as a unit at the same time, and reach up and forward. Engaging those abdominals. Inhale there. Exhale, pull in and roll down. Don't forget about your towel. It's there so that you keep those inner thighs nice and active. Arms over the head. Inhale into a chest lift. Exhale, lift up. Inhale there and slowly down. Squeeze nice and tight. Inner thighs, core, arms go over the head. Let's go for 2 more just like that. I hope everybody's feeling abdominals here. And we slowly roll up. And down. Articulate as you reach. Arms over the head. One last one. Let's make it count. Inhale into a chest lift. Exhale. Lift up, 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 up. This time, we'll shine the light to the heavens and try sit on top of our sit bones. So really lengthen through the spine. Engage those inner thighs as much as you can. Squeeze that towel. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1. Reach the arms forward. Inhale there. We'll turn the palms facing down and roll ourselves all the way down to place the hands on the mat. So ladies, just a note here. You want to have if you have a ponytail, you want to have a high pony so that you can have your head flat on the mat, okay? Let me just come in a little bit so you can still see me in shot. From here, we're going to keep the towel between the legs, adjust it if you need to, and squeeze extra tight. First distance apart between the feet, we inhale to prepare. Tuck your pelvis under and lift up. In a posterior tilt, we inhale to prepare. Exhale from the top of the spine, through the middle, into the lower back. Your sit bones are the last to come down. Make sure your head is facing up. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under and slowly peel your spine off the mat, a vertebra at a time. And slowly roll down from the top, through the middle, into the lower back, all the way down. We really want to think of feeling glutes here as we tuck the pelvis under. So that posterior tilt is extremely important for us to feel it here. And slowly down. If for some reason you're feeling tightness in your knees, you might want to go without the towel, because that means that your quads might be a little bit tight for this position. So see what feels good for you, and slowly down. Going for 5. We're going for 10 of these. Curl and lift. My mentor always used to say that 10 pelvic curls a day for world peace. So maybe it'll give us world peace today. And curl and up for 6. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Again, bring your mind to where you want to feel it. We don't want to overburden the hamstrings here. This is all about the glutes. For 7, tuck, curl, and lift. Initiate the movement from the core. Squeeze. And slowly down. 3 more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl and up. All 10 toes are pushing into the floor. You're squeezing that towel. And slowly down. Woo! I can feel my glutes working here. Last 2, tuck and lift. Relaxing the shoulders, keeping them out of the ears. Keep reaching the fingertips towards the toes. For the last one, let's make it count. Curl and up. Stay lifted. Pull the belly button in. Squeeze. I need buns of steel. We pulse. 2. Don't forget about your towel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms up to the ceiling. Palms facing each other. We walk the feet in a little bit more. Again, remember that posterior tilt. Glutes nice and tight and pulse. 1, 2, 9, and 10. And articulate all the way down. I hope everybody's feeling the back of the legs firing here. Okay, from here, we'll bring the arms back to the sides. We'll float that, okay, adjust the towel if you need to, but we'll float the left leg up to tabletop, keeping the hips and knees facing forward. Again, keep the core nice and tight, spine in neutral. We inhale to prepare, exhale, tuck the pelvis and lift up. Inhale there and exhale, slowly roll down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, tuck and lift. Again, we should be feeling that glute working here. And slowly down. And with the towel between the legs, we're inviting those inner thighs to stay active as well. And slowly down. For 4. Keep that left foot pointed and pretty for 5. Squeeze. And slowly down. Woo. 6. And down. We're almost there for 7. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl and up. Inner thighs, glutes and hamstrings are saying hello right about now. 2 more. Tuck the pelvis, lift. Don't forget about the abdominals and slowly down. Keep both shoulders on the floor the whole time. For the last one, we curl and lift up. Small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 1, and all the way down. Woo! Okay, switching over to the other side. Again here, make sure you have a nice grip on your towel, arms at your sides. We inhale to prepare. For 10, tuck the pelvis and lift up. And slowly down. 2, and down. 3, nice long arms, nice long fingers, and down. Don't forget to point the toe. 4, and down. Try to keep the hips square to the ceiling. 5, and down. 6, and down. We're almost there. For 7, and down. Keep going for 8, and down. Last 2, I'm feeling inner thighs, I'm feeling glutes, I'm feeling hamstrings. Oh yes, so yummy, it's like cheesecake. Last 1, small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, lift, 6, lift 4, lift 3, lift 2, lift 1, and all the way down. Bravo, good job. Both feet come flat onto the floor. Keep squeezing the towel between your knees. We circle the arms round. We'll give the legs a bit of a break so that we work on the abdominals. Bring the shoulders out of the ears and adjust your shoulder blades on the mat. We inhale to prepare. Exhale up into a chest lift. Inhale, lift a little bit higher, and exhale down. 2. Inhale, lift a little bit higher, and slowly down. 3, inhale to prepare. Exhale up. Inhale, lift a little bit higher, and exhale, lower down. For 4, up. Keep your head heavy into your hands, shoulders out of the ears, and slowly down. You want to bring the shoulder blades off the mat as much as you can. 5, lift a little bit higher. Don't forget about your towel. Keep squeezing, and slowly down. 6, inhale, lift a little bit higher, and slowly down. 7, here I don't mind if you actually go into a posterior tilt, so try imprint your lower back into the floor. And up for 3 more. Lift up a little bit higher and slowly down. Last 2. Lift up a little bit higher and slowly down. One last one. Up. Lift up a little bit higher. Small teeny pulses here. Shoulders off the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your head heavy into your hands. So slightly lift your chin and your gaze is above your knees. That's it. We'll reach the arms forward. Inhale. Lift up a little bit higher. Keep the chest nice and high. Circle the arms round. Keep the height in your chest and release lower down. We're going for 5 of these. Up. Inhale. Lift. A little bit higher. Keep the height. Slowly round. And slowly down. That's it. 3. Reach. Inhale. Lift. Circle. Round. And lower. 2 more. Up. Reach. Lift. Stay high. Circle. Round. Want to feel abdominals here. And lower. One last one. Reach. Lift. Stay high. Circle. Round. Stay high in your chest. We lift the legs up to tabletop. Your shins are like the top of a table, 90-degree angle in your hips and in your knees. We tap the toes for 5, 4. Imprint your spine into the floor. 2 more. Last one. Reach those arms into hundreds prep. 10, 9, 8, 7. Chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up, palms facing each other, open into a T, lower the head and chest. We take the legs over towards the right side. Inhale there. Feel a stretch on the side of the body, engage in the obliques. Come back to center as you exhale. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, back to center. 3. Inhale to reach. Exhale, back to center. 4. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to center. We want to feel the abdominals working here. So try actually to imprint your spine into the mat. Come back to center. 6. And back to center. Last one on each side. For 7, inhale, over reach. As far as you can control it by keeping the shoulders on the floor. Last one. Over and exhale, back to center. Brilliant. Okay. Lower the right foot down. Lower the left foot down. We'll release the towel and place it to the side. I hope everybody's feeling abdominals working here. We have 2 more exercises in this position, in this supine position. So if you just like to join me, please, arms are reaching down at your sides. We float the right leg to tabletop. We float the other leg to tabletop. We circle the arms round and lace them behind the head. Getting the chest nice and high, we go into crisscross, one of my favorite exercises. We extend the right leg out, we rotate to the left, and we switch. So the inhale is in the middle as you switch. For 4, and switch. Getting the shoulder blades off the floor as much as you can. Make sure the hips are not moving, so you want to keep them solid into the mat. 6, and switch. Woo! Abdominals. 7, and switch. Hello there. 8, and switch. You've got it. 9. We're almost there, guys. Last one on each side. Last one. Good job. Up, up. We come up a little bit higher. We're holding onto those knees. It's a bit of a breather as we're going to go for double leg stretch. So out with the arms and legs and circle back to center. We're going for 10 of these. Keep the chest nice and high, please. For 2, inhale and exhale. 3, and exhale. 4, 5, 6, straight strong leg. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good job. Hug your knees into your chest, rock yourself forward. So you should be sitting on the top of your sit bones, pointed toes. Bring your grasp just above your ankles, look towards your belly button. Imagine yourself like a little ball, little bundle of joy. We inhale into rolling like a ball. Exhale, come forward. Very important here to stay rounded throughout your spine. Okay, so we inhale. So we're in a posterior tuck with that pelvis. For 3. Be careful of kicking your legs out. You want to stay round. For 4. Engage in the abdominals. 5. Keep the feet off the floor. 6. 7. We're going for 10 of these. 8. 9. Should be feeling abdominals, hopefully. 10. Bravo. Okay, here, keep your feet off the mat and we'll place the elbows on top of the knees. Your hands come on top of the head and squeeze your knees into your elbows into your knees and hold. 10, 9. Try go to that point of no return where you're feeling the abdominals working really, really hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Woo! I'm feeling my abdominals. I hope you are too. Okay, so we're going to give the rectus abdominis a bit of a break. You can have a sip of water if you need to, and then we're going to continue with the exercises. Hope everybody's still feeling good. We're so close. Okay, from here, we're going to lie down onto our sides. Again, think of pulling your belly button in, reaching your arms out. You want to be as straight as an arrow. Pulling the belly button in. Imagine you have little mice living underneath your ribs. Make space, be kind. Okay? You can have your fingertips forward for a bit of support or your hand on top of your hips if you'd like a challenge. We lift the legs up as we exhale and hover off the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hover. We're working into those obliques here and hover. 3, hover. Keep pulling in. 4, your head is in line with your shoulders, in line with your heels. 7, almost there. 8, keep reaching out. 9, last one. 10. Stay lifted here, small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And release, lower down. From here, laying down onto your belly, we reach the arms forward, forehead onto the ground. Inhale to prepare. Lifting arms, head, chest, legs, everything off the floor. And we start swimming. Opposite arm, opposite legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4. And exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Keep swimming. And exhale 2. Imagine you're in the middle of the ocean. Yes. There's a shark behind you. And you want to swim as fast as you can to shore. The beach, the island is just in front of you. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to have my back towards you so you can see as I turn over to the other side. So other side, guys. Again, lengthen yourself through your body. Core nice and tight. Bottom ribs off the floor. Palm is facing up. We inhale to prepare here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2, with grace and intention. You want to move in a straight line as much as you can. Okay? 4, keep pulling in. 5, 6, keep breathing. 7, we're so close. 8, lift up. 9, don't forget your butterflies, your little mice underneath your ribs. Lift up, stay up, small pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Feel those obliques working. Tuck your pelvis under so you really feel it coming forward. And release, lower down. Back onto your belly. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up. Getting a nice stretch in the front of the body. Think of pushing the shoulders out of the ears gently. And we sit back onto the heels. Coming into our stretches. We'll come back onto all fours. From here, we're going to go into the cat stretch, meaning we're just going to mobilize that lower back. So we inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck your pelvis under as much as you can into a posterior tilt, and then we're going to exaggerate into our anterior tilt. I hope you guys can see me here. And we tap and release. This is just to stretch out that lower back. Tap and release. Two more just like that. Tuck, keep pushing the ground away from you. And release. Last one. And release. Great. We'll come up into our up stretch and step that left foot forward between your hands, lowering that right knee down, relaxing the back foot, inhaling to prepare. Here we want to feel a hip flexor stretch, and we go back into a hamstring stretch. So inhale forward and exhale back, keeping your hands flat onto the floor. Inhale forward, exhale back. So it's go to where it feels good for you. The most important thing is that we want to feel a stretch in the hamstring. We don't want to force anything. And come back to center. Last one. And center. Tucking that back foot under. We move through the center over to the other side. Okay, hands on either sides of that front foot. Relaxing the back foot and back for 5. Inhale forward. 4. Inhale forward. 3. Inhale forward. 2 more. And forward. Last one. And forward. Tucking that back foot under, lifting up. We step back into our up stretch. Pushing the heels down. Walk your hands towards your feet. And slowly roll up. Good. We're going to go for 3 deep breaths. Feet fist distance apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach far and wide. 2 more just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, far and wide. Last one. Arms up. Exhale, far and wide. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I'm wishing you a beautiful and bright day. Ciao.